Him in my world. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, how you doing? How you doing this morning? Y'all see I came in on a midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on a midnight train. I'm leaving on a midnight train. Y'all ever felt like that? You wasn't even going to Georgia, but you just had to get. Ooh, but I'm just talking about feel like leaving. But the other part I love of that song though is she sang, um, I'd rather wait, hold on. Leaving on the midnight train. Leaving on the midnight train. Said I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. Say, dang, you is in love. Say you would live in his world than live without him in your auntie. No. But I done been there before, Gladys. Gladys girl. I've been there before. And I wasn't even on the midnight train. I was on the 5 o'clock train. And I was heading, I don't even know, heading to Crazy Land. She was at least heading to Georgia. Sure. She was on the midnight train to Georgia. She was blessed. Because I was on the midnight train to the psych ward. Because I'd rather live in his world. I was like Mariah Carey. You'll always be a part of me. You say, dang. Say, wait, I thought you wasn't even with him, girl. You still, he a party jumper the jeepers. Let me say hello, y'all, before I go crazy like one of these heifers. Peace and cues. How you doing, sis? How you doing, sis? Tina, sis. How you doing, sis? Feel the love. How you doing? How you doing, sis? Mama Ann, how you doing? Dana sis, how you doing this morning? How you doing? Susan sis, how you doing this morning? How are you doing? Now let's see. I went to my phone. I said, wait, why is my live not showing up in my when I went to my YouTube studio and then I refreshed it. And I'm like, wait, no, that's impossible because I'm live right now. So how can I be in my on my page and not see a live, so I can get all up in these comments. You know what I mean? That no thanks. They ask you every time, do you need premium? Do you want premium? I'm like, did I ask you for premium service? I do need it. I mean, it is a good thing, but I mean, I took it out. You know, how you doing? Oh, feel the love. I love you. Yeah, thank you. Crowns in the building, hugs and love in the building, hearts in the building. Man, oh, I'm telling you. Ooh, y'all. Child. Ooh, child. I'm telling you. It's getting crazy out here on these streets. I done seen everything from people straight dropping they mod on live. You like, damn. It wasn't even no. Let me tell you something. I wish I would. I wish I would. First of all, I'm so a bug. I wish I bougie. What up, sis? I love seeing you come in the building. I love when your crown enters. Let me tell you, I wish I would get on here and talk. I'm talking about even to y'all kings and queens in this building, in this chat. Definitely to my moms. Definitely to the people I've met and I've called. People that I call friends. You know what I mean? So anybody I do that, I call you friends. I call you building a sistership. The kids, how you doing? Welcome, good morning. Look, if I call you that, if we fall out, it become everything when you about to make it everything. And then let me tell you something. Even with me, I'm gonna be over it. Just like that name of that one person we said we done with, we don't even say that name in here no more. We don't. It don't exist. It don't exist. Even if we ran 10 miles and we wanted to describe what we was doing, you say, man, I was leaking. I ran so long. We'd all get it. Because we know what you wasn't trying to say up in here was sweating. We don't even say that. We don't sweat nobody up in here, so we ain't sweating. You know what I'm saying? We shower when we perspire. So we definitely don't move, so we don't even say it around here. We don't mention it around here. It ain't worthy of a conversation around here with real bosses. But that's how I move. So you think I'd be sitting on here having a 2 week thing on breaking down somebody once I was calling a king and queen in my building? No. Because what I'm going to remember, even when you started acting a fool, is when you wore the crown. And that's going to get you the respect from me, even if you don't give it to yourself. I don't move for somebody else. I move for me. I don't go to the bathroom and take a shit for nobody else. I definitely do for me, though. I definitely do for me, as much as possible. But yeah, like I said, but I seen the mind. Then the mind came up. I said, dang. And even the mind was saying, and I love the person that's saying that happened. I didn't know who the mind was. Honestly. I just got into the person like 6 months ago. But mine came up saying when I was saying, like, hey, you could have hit me up and did that. You know what I mean? Like, you could have been on the back line sending them on the midnight train to Georgia. I'm not coming on. Man, how would I look? That'd be like me getting into it with my twin and coming on here and shitting on them. That'll never happen. Never. We don't get into it, but you know what I mean? Well, first of all, we grown. Is that to say we never did? We grew up together. We siblings. Come on now. But what it's to say is we grown. I just don't move like that. That's not that it'll be the and see, but I'm not the type that's gonna wait neither. I'm gonna just be nice and say, hey, yeah. We've had to make some changes and we're doing renovation and it's stressful. And that'd be the end. That would be the conversation. But see, my mind's ain't going. Heidi, Blizzard. What? You up this early? Well, you had to work. You did have to work. See, I done made it like your birthday had you off. Like, because it was your birthday. How was that birthday kicking it? You know, some people say it's your birthday, you the queen for the day. I think I'm the queen every day. I don't know if it's me, but I done got so old, I realized one of the greatest things about a birthday is the people that gave it to you. Like, that's the blessing on it. Because without them, I wouldn't even be here. So whether they was right, wrong, good, bad, or indifferent, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm still clocking in years. Because I was shedding so many tears. Shit, too. Shed so many tears. Baby. Baby. I told y'all yesterday I was pushing it to the limit. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. I was always. Shit. I was kicking it. So when I said, dang, I done been sick in the bed. I done been sick in the head. You understand me? I done been crazy in love. I done been it all. I done it all. I done been my Vida Loca all out on them streets. You know what I'm saying? I done it all. So every time I clock in on a birthday, baby, the blessing is that. And I am thankful that the woman and the man that came together for that night made me. And on that bonus tip, they gave me a twin. So blessings. Evangelist, how you doing? How you doing? Jennifer, how you doing? Good morning to you. I'm telling you, I'm coming here. We all in our places. You in your place. Somebody laying in the bed right now, that's your place right now. But at least you've been placed and you here. And you here. And you here. And you here enough to be in here. Because you know how you be here, but no matter where you want to be, you can't. You've been so sick that I could want to be in all your chats. I can't get in there. I can hear you, but I can't get in there. And I wish y'all could see me. I'm just sitting there, I wish you could see me. I'm here. Then you hear somebody mention your name, you really want to say something. But we in the building. We in the building. Everybody, you woke up this morning. Not only are we in the building, we are counted in the world. Ain't nobody got to know your name. You're counted today. They counted you today. They counted you today. I had to start looking at my life like that. You know, because some days you was waking up so ungrateful. I was waking up so ungrateful. I was asking, why the hell you wake me up? I woke up mornings like that. Many mornings I woke up and said, why another day? Another day, and then some shit happened that day. I'm like, oh, Lord, and then you brought me here to bring me to this? Now I'm waking up, and from the moment my feet touch the ground, I know I'm. Matter of fact, lies I tell you, from the moment my eyes open, I know I made it yet another day. Yet another day when I counted myself out a long time ago. So I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse to the world. But I know I'm here, so it's a blessing to me, and that's how I'm going to treat it. And that's how I want each and every one of us to treat it. Count yourself blessed. Spiky Spike. Sissy says, how you doing? Again I rise. Again I rise. I am blessed. I am blessed. Yes, yes. Every day is a blessing. And every day, let me tell you something. I don't wait till it's too late no more. So you know how if one of us didn't enter this room tomorrow, everybody be sad. And they would flood it, the chat, to let us know how sad they were. But, okay, you should. But we here today. So I want to see that. I love when I see that. That's why I say, thank you for the love you're giving to each other. Because that's how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be spreading it either way. I'm not supposed to be waiting till the water run dry to miss the well. I'm supposed to appreciate every time I walk up to the well, I'm supposed to be sitting there like, oh my goodness. Did you ever notice how clean the water tastes? What an experience to carry this water back. You gotta really. So that's how I feel about John. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Nothing like it. Like I put my. Look me in my pajamas. Hold on, I don't know why. It'll be all over. There's me now. Hold on, I froze my one liner. See, that's what happened when I shoot. I gotta go get my core. I gotta go to the store and get some core. But yeah. Oh, but how's everybody doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's it going? What did my sister Evangelist Val say? Yes, spare the love. Yeah, you have to. You have to. You have to. Because if you don't, and you have to appreciate people the moment, and you have to appreciate you. When I know who I am, I can't question what somebody could see. That's what they're questioning. It's not me. You know what I mean? I have to know that. I have to know that what I'm giving is for real. I have to know that who I am. That's what I'm saying. You gotta love, love, love. The best love you can give to somebody else is when it started when you gave it to yourself. So when you love yourself, like love yourself, forgive yourself, respect yourself. When you do all that, the love you give is gonna be better to everybody. The way you receive love is gonna be better. That's the part I learned. Because even in my darkest moments, I knew how to love people. I knew how to love them the way I wanted to be loved. See, that's the problem. When you're going in and you loving and you're saying, I'm loving you how I want to be loved. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good to me in theory. But when you really love yourself, then you know that you're loving people how you're loved. Not how you want to be loved. How you're loved. That's how I love. I love, and this is how I give love. This, you know what I mean? I'm loved. I'm not looking to make sure that you are giving me love, and that's how I'm gonna be loved. I'm loving you and knowing you love me. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to go through the messages. There's no order, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up and make sure I'm also responding to you all. But yeah, like I said, that's the one thing about love I learned. So I've always loved. Man, in the midst of the storm, I'd be out there and people be saying, "Man, Danny, I didn't even think I could," that you like you super cool, you this, you that, you this, because you got your walls up, your guards up. You always, you always got your finger on the T. You know what I'm saying? Like you, like in theory, not even literally. So you can be literally, figuratively, but you literally ready to go. You just ready to go. You're gonna snap. You're gonna go off. You're gonna cut somebody out. Always. I love it, sis. Yes, that's queen. I'm telling you, as boss, we multitask. A lot of these queens, they in the building and they at work and they multitask. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but yeah, I was still gave love. I still, I gave love. But the problem was inside of me. I was counting how I wasn't getting loved back like that. I was counting how I was quick to do that for somebody and nobody did it for me. I was quick to look at it only like I could only see that inside. But on the outside, I kept loving. I kept being me. I kept doing, what I'm saying, what I thought was the right thing, loving people the right way. Hey, that's what I did. Hold on 1 second, John. But yeah, that's what I did. And I kept, so I would keep, nah, man, inside. I'm on the inside. So you know what that means, y'all? And I'm only speaking for me. Because I can only speak about me. You know what that means? You're giving tainted love. So this great love you think you giving people is tainted. It's restricted. It's testing. It's trying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm giving people. I'm giving them that love. You know why? Because on the inside, I'm thinking about how nobody loved me like that. That this really what I want somebody to do for me. Not that I'm doing it from my real just heart. It's there. That's why I'm even doing it. But now it's tainted. Now I don't want to give tainted love. I want to give pure love. Because I tell you, I'm not ashamed to say when it ain't love. Ain't no love trick. The Danny's got no heart. Ain't no love trick. When I don't care. I don't give a what you talking. I don't give a damn. Other people care. Other people need a campaign to hear about what you got to say about them all day. I don't care. I don't care. It's a lot of stuff I do. Care about, yeah. Somebody I don't care about anymore. You can only bother me when I care. You can only hurt me when I love you or got feelings for you. That's it. When I don't, you don't even exist. You don't even exist. And no matter whose world you are balloon for, you ain't nothing to me. Like I said, the Danny's got no heart. Ain't no love trick. Danny's got no heart. Instantly. 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 You think you'll stab me in my back and I'm just gonna what? get stitches and you sign them or something, what you think I'm gonna do? What you think I'm gonna do? Be your homie, your lover, friend, baby, please, cause another song. I won't be your fair weather friend. Be there till the. No, I don't need no fair weather friend. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't need no fan. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wanna give no tainted love. Because I used to give it. I used to give it. And be surprised on what was on the other end of the love I was giving and why it was tainted. Give out tainted love, you're gonna receive it back. Because you get what you give. You know what I mean? That's what you get. So you running around with your tainted, I don't compare love and people neither. There's not two of them the same that I know. Good morning. And B, how you doing? Says good morning. But like I said, oh, have a good day in physical therapy, says. I mean, I don't know. Somebody say how you have a good day in physical therapy. Because sometimes you need it that good. Sometimes when you go there, you feel a little bit better. And sometimes they work you and you feel a little bit bad then and you feel a little bit better later. You know. They say anything that helps you, sometimes it's going growth is painful, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Because now I'm thinking about that song with Usher and Wale. Was it Matrimony? That's the name of that song. Oh, wait, is it? Y'all know when I think of a song, shoot. Is that the name of that song? Yep. Yep. Yep, that's it. Wait, so it's my jam. It's my jam. Get back in this chat while I'm sitting here adding more songs to my Apple playlist. And I'm always on it. I'm such an Apple head, it's ridiculous. Yes, yes. Wanda, I ain't seeing his sis. Hey. See, that's what happened. I get to run in my mouth, y'all, and I look back down in the chat, and all these queens and these kings and came in the building, and I just run my mouth. Oh, thanks, sis, and thanks, Jen. Thanks, y'all. I enjoy these morning lives. I tell people all the time, I'm one of those people. I don't like mornings. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. I'm a night owl. My whole life, I've been off the porch. You know what I mean? So I'm a night head, like it's nobody business. The night I come alive, I'm like a vampire. I think when I watched The Lost Boys when I was a kid, I just became one. I don't know, but I'm just a night owl. And so I really don't like mornings. But when I got a job or something, I get up, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna be on time. No matter what happened, I'm gonna get up and do it. And when I want to do something, it's like, you know how you excited about something, you just went to sleep 5 minutes ago, you just wake up because you can't wait to get to it. Sometimes that's payday. It depends on who you are, when you are, what stage of life. I remember days when payday, boy, 10 seconds of sleep was enough. I could get up for work. But I can get up and do what I have to. When I get up for this, I'm like, man, I want to be here. Yesterday, I was, oh my God. My legs were so exhausted that I thought for a minute, like, ooh, my God. Just for a second to feel what it's like to think about those legs. Giving blessings to all my people fighting with anything that working on those legs, those muscles, those arms and bones. Man. Like I told y'all about when it comes to when people say it with race. I don't know what it's like to be that, so I wouldn't understand. I don't know what it's like to everyday fight to get those legs and get that pain out your body. I don't. But I could feel it, and I'm praying for you. And I'm understanding. And empathy, sympathy, and not just sympathy. Like I feel sorry. I feel sorry that you have to feel this kind of pain all day, or some days, or some hours. But I think you're heroic that you can still do other things too, like have time to even be here. So I hope in those moments you're not in pain. So I think about us all being together and the power of it. The power of the things that just talking to each other we've heard, the things that we relate to. You know what I mean? How the truth is real, recognize real. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. When people want to be fake or, want to be asleep on or not aware of something or, um, they don't hear you even if you're being real. And you think they saying, "Oh, that's the no," they not. They say that's the wackest shit I've heard. That's what they saying about everything you do. And you over there pushing positivity, and they be like, "Man, what in this world be negative? Man, that's more of a reason to do something positive." And hey, if you don't do nothing positive for nobody else, do something for you. Get yourself out of space that everything turns bad with you. Everything, I used to say everything I touch turned to mud. But I realized it's because I already came in with that theory. So if you said something, if Tina said, what? That part. Was she saying something negative? I would feel like that because I was already waiting for you to say something negative. Because I was already looking for that out you. I'd be, Evangelist Val, wait, why she only put 2 hearts? She normally put 3. I just be on because my brain was programmed to see there's nothing good out here. So even it's looking for bad. Like I told you, I ain't never went through no man's phone because I'm looking that the person I love is hurting me. Well, I'm sure it's gonna happen because I'm already looking for it. And when you look for something hard enough, you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it. You'll find it and it was barely there. You brought it there. I know that, so I don't do that. That's why I said I stopped giving out tainted love. Because I learned how to love. And I learned that love was truly not boastful. It didn't brag. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't all those things. It didn't have that. It didn't have, but it had boundaries. It had boundaries. And it had boundaries because, see, it's easy for you to inject and make this tainted love. I'm going to start giving again. So it is what it is. If there's bad, they got to be good. And if there's good, they got to be bad. And it's both in some things. And the best things is both. It was bad is what made me good. The real way. I've been on that side. I don't have to worry about what it's like to stood up. I don't have to worry about what it was like to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not proud of it, but I know as a part of my life, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing because to get here, I had to go through all that. And that's what everybody's life is, to get where you're at. And that don't mean you where you need to be or where you're going to finish. But to get to where you're at, you had to get through all that other stuff. You didn't get over it. You didn't go under it. You went through it. What's next? But you got to ask yourself, what do you want next? And then do the things that can put you in those places. That's it. That's it. Stop waiting for somebody to know that, yeah, you do these great things. But if you waiting for somebody else to validate it, they won't. Till you did. But when you walk in a room with that self-confidence, you win a relationship with that confidence, you do things with confidence, you believe in yourself, it just starts happening because you're going the right way. That's how I feel. That's what I've learned. That's what I've truly learned. I don't know why I look at the computer and I swear the computer be so far off of the chat. Mm. Yes, Ram Rock, how you doing? How you doing, bro? Love when the king's in the building. Grace Case, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. See, I told you I step away for a second. I get the missing people. Yes, we appreciate you, Kens. We appreciate, like I said, you guys. We Wanda, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Uh, um, we definitely celebrate. Like I said, if we were a business and we want in the world. If I was a restaurant, it didn't matter what you are. You know how many places we got they business cards in my business? They things, they flyers, they things for people to get. They look cool. Because at the end of the night, if these are businesses in the community, if the community is getting traffic, you know who else gets it? You do, because you know what people do when they see businesses, they make choices about where they want to go. So when you come in here and as a content creator, we promote their business, and then hey, when you go to the mall, do you go to every single store? It's choices, right? Like I said, in reality, the internet and its freedom that it gives you really is more freedoms than we get anywhere in the world. It's what you do with them. You can choose to go where you want to speak. No one owns that. That's the truth, y'all. So we will always promote content creators, like I said. I'm not. We don't have to. It's okay. We don't have to explain what we're not going to. The laws of the land structure. I live on structure, so as long as you're under structure, we good. Hold on, Jennifer, because I don't know if that's. Yes, sis, that's right. That's right. And it's so funny. Everybody will be talking, Mama's the boss. Good morning. God is good today. You know why? Because we counted. You was counted this morning. Last night could have been a fight where you felt so bad you didn't think you was even gonna make it, and looky Lou, I see you. You counting crowns in the air. You know, I remember when I was young, my grandma said your time was up when your job was done. And I think of how many of us don't get our job done because we was too busy waiting for somebody to 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 validate us. And they can't. Your validation is that you're here. Your validation is that you're you. That is the man. Once I realized I am a whole twin, and I know it for a fact there'll never be another Danielle. There'll never be another Mama Ann. There'll never be another Evangelist Val. There'll never be another Jennifer Positivity. There'll never be another Tina Greek. There'll never be another Susan Dawson. So no matter if those are your real, the person behind that, there'll never be another. You can go make 8 accounts, and they're all you. They're pieces of your parts of your thoughts of you, but it's you. It's you. It's you. At the end of the night, it's you. It's you. None different, none less, none more. You know what I mean? It's you. It's so. What part of you giving? Like I said, that's why when we come in here and everybody coming and they wearing the crown, that's the part they giving. The rest is the rest. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna trade wars towards? You know what I'm saying? I know it's soldiers in here. I know you don't got a crown on your head, and you want me to believe you ain't bossed up before. You want me to believe you ain't rolling real deep. You want me to believe you ain't done it all, done it all. You don't want me to believe you ain't seen them streets. You don't want me to believe you ain't rocked the socket on somebody maybe once. You don't want me to believe that you done sat and fought for laws in your neighborhood or da 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 da. You don't want me to believe that you might not have marched once upon a time. You don't want me to believe that you are one of the best whatever in whatever you do. You got a crown on your head. I already know. You ain't got to say less. Say less. I know. They don't know. I know. I know. Real recognize real. I told you, I know when real in the building. As soon as it hit the building, I know. It ain't got to say nothing. And on the computer, I can tell in the comments of your thought process, real from fake. I can tell the characters. Like when you hear a rap and you can tell them studio gangs, it's like, where would that be, cuz? That's how you listen. That's how I got at one point. I was watching Empire. I'd be like, Wait, so on the same episode, he got kidnapped. He found him. He did this. They did that. Boy, they would have been a back, boy, Bonnie. I can tell a script. I can tell when everybody at the writing table. Let me tell you something. I do a. I ain't even gonna nothing to say less. Say less on that. Let's keep that. It wasn't nothing but on YouTube. I was about to say something about what my writing table gonna be when I. Mm-mm. Yes, I feel the love. I'm telling you, I can't. As I said, some of the stuff they go on even on here, I'm like, mm-mm. But yeah, like I said, I like being around royalty. I like being around bosses. I love running with lioness. You know what I'm saying? I love the queens. I love the kings. I love when I say real men. I know a real man. You know how I know? Because the moment it becomes something that a woman should step back and a man should step forward, they do that. You can tell a real man in the room when you see something going on and he's already paying attention because he's letting it be known. Or they step up their presence. I love it. I love it. I love it because I think that the women have had to fight too much. I know for a fact, and this isn't a pity party, I know for a fact, as a black woman, you fight. Every force and everybody, your own, your everybody. But as women, I mean, God, I'm gonna doopies. We was the last to get rights. We was. Mm-mm. We still unheard. We just saw when they overturned last year. You know what I'm saying? Come on, come on. We like a third class citizen in our own country by ourselves. That's why they say you're a woman and a minority. You're a double minority because I'm a woman. This is that a woman. We are the power. We are the bone. We are the strength. Like I say, to me, it's a man's world, and that's not a bad thing. And if it's stood by great men, it'd be a great thing. So, but it's a man's world. But the key is, it would be nothing without a woman or a girl. It would be nothing. Listen to the key to it. It'd be nothing. It'd be nothing. It'd be nothing. The man is the king of the castle, but we all know the queen is a. Even the man will tell you, I gotta go first. She can't because she's everything. Everything. I wouldn't even know how to go. But as women, we gotta carry everything. And just being a woman is a lot of work. You're in competition with every woman, even if you don't want to be. Suddenly they want to compare you to each other. I got to be a certain size. I had to have a certain look. I got to be a certain weight. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to have this size boobs. I got to have this size this. My bums better look like this. I better have this. Then I better have personality and brains. And then I better. But I better know how to shut up just enough because I can't be too strong of a woman because then I'm gonna somehow emasculate a man. I just you fighting a million battles just being a woman alone. Then your body doing stuff, so you fighting that too, baby. This woman's work. This woman's work. Man, man. I'm telling y'all, to be a woman, like we it never stop. Cycles, menopause. You're like, what? What? Wait, it's just everything. But in that, there's this beauty. There's a nurturer in us. There's something in us that is built. That's the thing that I feel we have. And then, but man, but yeah, like I said, it's women. I could keep going on all the stuff that we fight all the time. You know what I mean? If you're a woman and you single of a certain lady, what do you call it in some places? What do they call it when a woman is it a spinster? What is it called when you're a single woman of a certain age? Like you're like, or maybe I'm happy, or maybe I lost the love of my life and I just decided that I want to just live in it. You know, because once again, you shouldn't be doing what I'm doing with my snatch, my. But everybody got to know. Because we live in a world that if I ain't hear you was getting bent over, I guess your life sucked. Some of y'all getting bent over daily by a dude that barely would bend over to pick up something you dropped. Like, they're nobody good for you. That's why I said once again I had to remember that tainted love. That would have me having toxic sexual relationships with people. Because now you still so in love and sleeping with somebody that you shouldn't even talk to. Please, I had to learn to love this thing right here, every piece of it. And know that all of it's good. I don't care what you had. I already know everything I'm going to give you is great. You won't forget me. If you lose me, it'll be your fault, not mine. Your loss, not mine. I got me. You lost me. I got me. I walked away with me. You know what I walked away with? Me. Me. You walked away thinking, dang, she gonna come back and she gone. She on the midnight train so she will never be with you like because I know that's because see, I know what it's like to want somebody. I know what it's like to realize you messed up. I know what it's like to desire and lust up. So I know all them things. So Hunty, I love to have to leave you there. You know what I'm saying? I love to leave you on pause. I love to have you sitting somewhere laying up with somebody else fantasizing it's me. I love to have you there. Well, I'm gonna be there. I've been there. It wasn't fun. But I'll leave you there. Because otherwise it's gonna have me on that midnight train to Crazyville. hmm I've done it. That's why I can say it. I can talk it because I live it. Anybody messing with me, believe me, that's a privilege. I won't be satisfied. To all my shit. I became puffing them real quick, shit. You better know. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What was that song? I used to love it too. Sorry, I got Drake in my ear. Mm-mm. Him and 21 Savage, so I'm just gonna it's throwing me on singing another song. And I ain't gonna sing what they talking because they talking about some gang shit. That's all I'm on. Gang. I said, wait. But that's literally what I'm in my ear right now. I'm just being honest. It's Drake, okay? Get off his back. See, that's what kind of world we live. Hey, Drake could be on song gang shit. That's all I'm on. Gang shit. And we let Pook in them kind of something. Gang shit. They that's all they do. They like Drake is out here gang. Say every ain't any affiliate. No, but that's love. Ain't shit. That's all the real ones on anyway. Just like you get talking about anybody real, you better know muscle behind them. And what you think the muscle is? Somebody that work out in the gym, a bouncer? No, it's plug people. Some people, the people that they got is they security. The people they got license with them. These are real thugs from the streets. These are real go getters. These are real aid and assistants. These are real muscle. These are all these titles mean they are watching the whole perimeter. They like what's another fancy word for these people? Secret Service. You know how they be around? Think you could walk up. Think they don't know what's up. Think they didn't know who you were before you knew who that they knew that you know. Think they don't have intel you don't know. Think they don't have resources and hella snipe. Think they ain't got snipers on her. So like I said, anybody real, they got shit like that, man. But we don't call it Secret Service. We call it stuff like muscle and that other stuff. Same thing. Same thing. Real people got, please. But real mean that you understand more than just what you've been through. That's a part of the real. You know what I mean? Some people just real gangsters, some people real gutter, some people real trifling, some people real nasty, some people real messy, some people real, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of real mofos out here. You just gotta know what are they really. I'm putting game on y'all, man. This kind of game, I should be selling it. I should be selling it. It's a game. This is a game. It'll help you in life. I'm telling you, because the more you are awake and conscious for yourself, who you are, what you believe, what you want, what you know, you have to know that first. Because otherwise, it's always that person that's you know how it is. You tell them something, they gotta let you know, and it's not because they trying to outdo you or nothing. It's because they just want to be heard. And see, when you conscious, you know that. When you think about how nobody heard you and you was just talking, all you think is, man, all this person want to do is updo me and be heard. They do want to be heard because they feel don't nobody be listening to them. You know what I mean? I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to be in a room and think like, man, we sitting in a room and the same thing y'all know I've been through and nobody seems to care is the thing y'all over here setting up groups to fight for these people for. I used to feel like that. You know what I mean? But that wasn't really what was going on. What I should have been thinking was, man, I'm so glad that these days when something like that goes on, people hear you. They see you. You know what I mean? I remember watching Teen Mom and what's her name? Macy. When Macy had the thyroid tumors and the cysts and that kind of stuff on her ovaries. But they have a name for it now. They have a name for it now. When I was young and that was going on and I was only 15 years old, they didn't have a name like that for it. That's not what they was calling it. But it gave it a voice. I didn't think, oh look, she gets to come on here, and because she is a Caucasian, she's white, and that's why they listen. No, Boney, you know how many people you're going to help, you're going to save, how many women that are going through and not realizing it's not just their cycle. They're not just having a bad cycle. You know what I'm saying? And things going on with their body. Those same things cost me both my ovaries and both my fallopian tubes. In God's grace, because He gives us exactly what we need, what was for us. So I had children before that, but that's what it caused. So I'm like, wow, that's so when you awake, it's no longer because I've been a victim. I've been, in where people did me wrong. I've done people wrong. I've been, you know what I'm saying. I've been lied to. I've lied before. I've done so. I had to look and balance in life and ask myself also, like I said, what did I get out of that, man? Because if I don't get nothing, it's going to happen again. I mean, that I can promise you. Uh, this weather, like I said, today it gotta be 50 degrees outside. And it's not. That's what I'm telling you. Chicago will throw you. It seems warm to me next to yesterday. Like when I went out there, it seemed warm. I mean, I only went out there for a second, but it just seems so warm. And it's basically 40 degrees. I don't know. No wonder the high gonna be 51. I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, it's a different heat. It's a different air. Not heat, it's not hot, but it's a different air. It don't feel like no 2030s outside. But yeah, y'all, I tell you. But yeah, that's what I said. I had to learn in life myself. I had to learn for those things and learn that what what is my life? What you know what I mean? What was I supposed to get out of it? Like that's what I had to get. That's what I had to get. Because otherwise I was gonna keep victimizing myself. Nobody else is gonna do it. Like I said, I could turn anything. Wait, what's she say? She just said amen evangelist. I would have took that negative. I would have been amen evangelist. I'm telling y'all. Like I'm talking and she talking about some amen evangelist. Because I would have been thinking that in my mind. I'm telling y'all, tainted. I can't, man. Like I said, mm-mm. The biggest fight is fighting the mental to not take in all the negative. You know, because people, you'll become with people like, oh, they want to be negative, they want to fight like that, they want to be so nasty. I can go to that place with them. But the thing is, I have to live in that place, meaning that now I'm gonna be like this all the time. And when I'm trying to pull myself out this dark spot of being just negative, because when you're the most negative is when you take everything negatively. I've learned it, man. When I'm sitting around thinking, bump them, bump this, up this, it's me against the world, woo, woo. When I'm thinking like that, oh, please, please, nothing you say gonna come into my brain. I'm like, shut the, man, you don't know? That's what I'm gonna keep telling you, you don't know? How the hell would you know? How would you know? That's how I be moving around and stuff. I'm telling you, I had to free my brain from them chains, man. And I'm telling you, daily you're gonna fight not to. You're gonna be watching the news thinking that you gotta go back that way. You're gonna be on this thing watching people and thinking, oh, I'm gonna go back to this way because I'm sure. No, I'm not. I don't have to go back to that way to let you know, man. I ain't worried about a damn thing. Like I'm not. I got 99 problems and a tube ain't one. I am learning to use this in the way that I need it to be on here and that I'm supposed to be on here. I'm respecting the kingdom and the growth of the kingdom. I really am. I respect everyone in the kingdom. I do. I do. And then when I go outside of the kingdom, I still move the same way because I'm not a character. But see, y'all, people say, oh, that's my YouTube persona. Well, dude, I don't know you outside of YouTube. So you can't be telling me like who well you know who I am. No, I don't. Remember you told me you're a character. Some of these people are characters. Like I don't know who they're character. And they idea of what's but that's on them. That's on them. That's on them. Like I said, they don't drain me. I could talk about this stuff. I watch a lot of YouTube. I could talk about a lot of this stuff. And I trust me, it ain't running my world. It ain't draining me. It ain't, you know. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Because otherwise, this YouTube will, woo, I already know what it'll do. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to get into today. Not much. I need to go get some waters. I need to go get some waters. I need to go get, I'm trying to think. I need to write a list. I need to get a couple of things. But that's really it. So I plan to do that. Go to the store. Go to the store. Do that. I need to get me a cup of coffee. I didn't go before my live because I got so close to it. I was like, you know what? I'm always walking up in there late. I'm always coming up in there late. And get a cup of coffee afterwards. That's what I did yesterday. I went afterwards and got a cup of coffee. You see what y'all saying out my her. But yeah, I love our morning lives. I love getting together. Y'all like my cup of coffee shit. Y'all like my cup of coffee in the morning because y'all get me up. Because that's that cup of coffee, then. You could be going out for hours, slave. That cup of coffee give you some life. Give me some energy. It feel like something on my stomach because I don't like to eat when I first get up. Claudia, how you doing? What's going on, sis? Oh, okay. Thank you for stopping in, Queen. Prayers up. Enjoy your prayer time and your nap. Liz, how you doing? Snugger Bunny. You said coffee makes you sleepy. I know people can drink coffee at night. I'm like, I would be wired. I would be up because it brings me up. Mama Lovey, how are you doing? I didn't say hey when I read your statement, but I just had to let you know. I had to. I love Mama Lovey. And see, once again, when I think about the respect, any of you all, like any of you all I'm thinking of, or if we talking about anybody in the kingdom, like when I think of Mama Lovey, not only do I love how she is, and I love me a old tiny gangster. I do, and I know when they really bout that life as them little ones that stand up and it seems like they still sitting down, but they really just got tall on you, like they just really got up on you for real. Like I love people like that. I love it. I just do. But anyway, but not just that. And loving who Mama Lovey, she come in, she keep up with what's going on. She not out here just hearing the gossip. She keep her ear to the streets. She got to. She keep them to the streets, and I like that. But man, Mama Lovey is the reason we got TLO. Crazy, non-singing, do anything to help somebody. I'm like, not do anything. I don't say that because somebody else say, "I see, she said it." But TL is a snake. I ain't saying none of that. But that's just knowing that. And that's like any of you all. When we in here and y'all say, and whether your parents are here or not, when you say them, I'm thankful for them. Without them, it'd be no you. You know what I mean? That's the blessing. That's the circles of life. And so for me, I've just learned as I've become more conscious to this world and to life and to everything else, what's important and what's not. What's something that means something to me, what don't. But I was also the person that used to tell people that my heroes to me were those mothers who had lost a child. Because I'm not talking about to violence, I'm talking about to anything. They lost a child. And they still got up every day and gave love and took care of theirs or helped with other people's and did. I thought, wow, how do you even continue to make it? Your strength is like no other. Like, wow. So I'm like I said, I look at things different. And that's how I look at it. So Mama Lovey, much respect, much respect, much respect to all the mothers out here. All of you mothers, much respect. Much respect. I know it's it's one of the hardest gigs you ever gonna get. Because even when you do your best, if something go wrong with them, you feel like you messed up somewhere. You did something wrong. It's one of the hardest jobs ever. And all you really want to make sure is that they okay, that they got it, that they'll make it when you're not here. That's what you want to know as a mama. So for all of my queens and to all of my kings who are still out here go getting and you've lost your parents, I know they're proud of you. I know there's no way they're not. That you are weathering the storm the way they built you. So whether they built you by doing it because they weren't there, whether they built you by doing it because they taught it to you. That's how they built you. And thank God you made it. You making it. I know it be some rough days. It's rough days and your parents still young. But I salute you. I salute your strength. I salute your strength. But y'all, I'm about to get ready to wrap it up because I was supposed to start yesterday on the fresh week on Monday, but y'all know I was tired of stuff. So I'm trying to stick to the hour starting in this new week. So I'm gonna get ready to wrap this one on up. I've enjoyed you guys. I love you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for wearing your crowns. Y'all always got your crowns on. We're in the kingdom. It's like a meeting. We got together. We're meeting up in the kingdom just to get some love, get some energy to go out here in this here world. So thank you for coming in. Have a good morning. I'll probably be back this evening because, like I said, I am super lazy in it out today. Other than going to the store, I don't see myself doing anything else. But I really do want to. I don't know. But yeah, so I will catch you all later. Thank you for coming on here and loving on each other. Don't forget to send love to each other. You don't know what we're going through. Somebody's going through something. We all are going through something. Send love to each other, good vibes to each other. When you see each other out there on them streets, say hello. Ask how you doing. How you doing? How your mama doing? How the kids doing? Just see how somebody doing. Send some healing vibes out people are going through. Crazy Cat Mama, we sending love to you. We didn't see you in here today, but we sending love to you, love to your husband. We, hope he's having a good day today. We're going to take it day by day. I didn't see Bossy up in here. Hope you feeling good today, sis. Hope you're doing good this morning. I'm going to send her a text. But yeah, thank you, Mama Ann. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sister Tina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sister Susan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sister Dana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my eyes because I missed a lot of the chat today. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who came by. Because y'all know I'm gonna go back to watch the chat. I always go back and watch the chat. That's just something I do because I want to make sure because I feel bad when I miss people. But I go back. But y'all have a good one and I will catch you later. Love ya. See ya. And let them crowns hit that like button on your way out. If you ain't do it on your way in, on your way out, let your crowns hit that like button. You know what I mean? And I will catch y'all later.